Hey, before the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications bell so in that way you don't miss a single one of my videos. You'll leave me jumping for joy, just like the manager right here. This week on Salvo FC News. Alright, we got quite a delay this week as the season's finally starting. Who would have thought? We finally got there. So, start off the week with some good training. CBs and A's across the board, right? We're seeing the lineup start to do really well. Shaping up in great manners, and the training overall is starting to complex, right? Starting off with the simple passing game, but now training up for set plays and higher quality chances and goals. So that will lead into game one, and quite an event happened in the first couple of minutes of game one as Corey Preston gets a ball here from passing and just absolutely shanks it to the corner. Boom, that leg came across. And that's kind of the first goal of Norfolk's history. So, an amazing landmark. The coach was jumping for joy and was happy with it all, right? Management was eccentric to see the video when they saw it at long last and really upsetted Goday Cruz, who wouldn't seem characteristically the same for the rest of the game. Not really doing quality chances as Norfolk misses a corner, unfortunately. But that was kind of the first half, a corner and a goal. So that goes into the second half, which has quite a bit of footage. It's a lot of swapping off, but there's some good chances being performed here. Unfortunately, a chance for Norfolk got cut off by plays right there. Not the best use, but oh well. We're trying out the benches, and we'll see how they do. A wonderful walk in there from the side leads to a great chance for Goday Cruz, but alas, it wasn't quality enough to beat the goaltender. Tremblay looking awesome in net. The goalie is playing in his first season ever and was called out of college, and he's shaping up to be quite the player. A couple of swap-offs right now. Once again, feeling out the benches. And that was the end of game one. We're in game two now. Game two goes the opposite way. Same story, right? Norfolk's playing Platanes, and it's kind of the same story. Game starts off in an amazing manner. Andres Pereira gets so close to a chance, but is caught off sides and forced to track back the ball, obviously. Then we have Blake Barnes, who's about to be sent out for a $7.5 million contract to Crystal Palace, taking a penalty. Coach wasn't happy about that and is not going to play him probably the rest of the playoffs. So, ouch. He takes the yellow there, and that'll put a cool free kick right outside of the zone. Sorry about that. Thought it was a corner there for a second, huh? But here we go. The free kick's about to be taken, and we're going to watch this footage back as he gets ready for the free kick. So, hoping they'll send it in and see if the goalie catches it. And a fake out leads to the goal. Tremblay just misses it. He dives across and gets faked out twice. Faked out on the free kick and then faked out on the second shot. Right? Two players. Well, that's an unfortunate event for Tremblay, who has one clean sheet and one unclean sheet this season in the Champions Trophy, and this kind of would set Norfolk behind. For such a young team, they don't have that characteristic comeback mentality where if they go down, they aren't mentally strong enough yet. Norfolk is excited, though, to get back out on the field, but they just don't look the same. And you start to see in the second half, right? Here, a great chance for Norfolk to try to take the ball and rob and run away with it. Didn't come to much as Platanes was able to get a chance on Tremblay. Tremblay doing amazing with that save. He's doing great during the season. The coach commenting that he's doing an awesome job. Nice little free kick there, which was actually a corner. There, the refs were kind of confusing the team and us while we were broadcasting this. As you can tell above, there was an injury That was to Martinez on the opposing team before this chance, which ended up in failure as Tremblay was able to once again make a save for Norfolk, keeping this game at 1-0. Management does not blame the goalie for this game so far. In fact, it would end up in a 1-0 loss, but management claiming, you know what, Tremblay did amazing. He kept this game close. We're going to work with the offense to see what we can do to help them out. And I think a big reason that they didn't do so well this time was a confidence loss. But here you go. Here's a play take. Platanes just took a penalty. And that led to a couple of swap-offs. Right, trying to reset the game a little bit for Platanes' team. But overall, Rossi getting a yellow card. That was a big victory for Norfolk. And unfortunately, Andres Pereira gets called off the field. Right, he was the starter. The second game meant to replace out the Blake Barnes area. So we bring out Clark. And Clark proves to be a nice little bring back in the last 10 minutes of the game to see how he does in Pereira's position. And he does a very good job. He keeps up Pereira's defensive style, keeping the ball covered in the zone. And he's been characterized to be good on set plays, although we don't get to see it. So that was the game, and the coach had a couple of positive things to say. And the goalie was doing great. Corey Preston's goal in the first game was good. And Andres Pereira shaping up to what we want him to be. So is Clark. Well, everyone, that's all for this week on Salvo FC News. Hope to catch you on the next broadcast. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification so you can make me, the team, and the manager happy. All right, see you next week.